I was on the ultimate quest to find the best burger in Bangalore, going from the cheapest burger that we could find to the most expensive burger that we could find. I knew I couldn't do it alone and I needed an expert. And that's when I called Puneeth.
Okay, so this is Puneeth.
Hi guys.
Puneeth is a huge foodie. Puneeth is also an ACCA student.
Yeah, almost done, like 4 papers remaining.
Right. So I just wanted to have like a conversation with you for someone who's never heard about ACCA.
The whole interview will be at the end of this video. Unlike Puneeth, I am pursuing CA, which is a professional course in India. And if you are like me, who is also pursuing a professional course in India, you will probably need coaching. And that's where today's video sponsor comes in, Unacademy. Unacademy is India's largest learning platform, which will help you to crack the exam that you are preparing for. Unacademy have come out with a batch for CA Foundation students, which will help you prepare for the exams, which are coming in December. It's a 3-month course, which will include the coverage of the entire syllabus, along with which they will also provide you with colorful notes and charts where all the important points are already highlighted, which may help you clear the CA Foundation exam. They also have online live classes from the top educators of the country so that you don't miss out on the classroom experience while sitting at home. So if you are a CA Foundation student, you can check the link in the bio. And while you are checking out, if you use the code Vivek45, you will get a 10% discount on your purchase. And with that said, let's continue with the burger review.
So basically why we are here is to find the best burger in Bangalore at 3 drastically different price points, where we'll go from the cheapest burger to the most expensive burger that we can find. But before that, we actually need to define what a really good burger is, or what makes a good burger. So what do you think makes a good burger?
So definitely priority number 1 is the patty or the filling inside the burger itself, and the bun that the burger comes in.
Right.
So is it soft or hard or like stale, not that stale, and the overall experience of having the burger and the purpose of why you're going and whether you want it fast or you want to enjoy it. Right.
And now, since we identified what makes a good burger, off we went to the first place. Yeah, so how was your whole experience, or how was the burger in McDonald's?
Well, McDonald's, coming to the 3 criteria, it's what you can expect out of a fast food place, right? The patty was good, though it had a crunchy layer, it was warm, nice, had a chicken meaty feeling to it. The bun in itself, I had a problem with it because it, like any other fast food place, it was a little rough and on the chewier side. It's not that soft, nice burger bun that you'd expect. And overall experience is a fast food experience. You pay, you get your burger as fast as possible, you eat and you leave.
Yeah, that's all. Nothing, no experience as such, right?
No experience is like a fast food mainstream experience. Here you go, your burger, eat it and leave.
So Puneeth and I had a challenge. And the challenge is that the first person to finish eating an aloo tikki burger is the person who will have to pay in the most fanciest and the expensive restaurant that we go to later on during this video. Okay, wait, cheers.
Before I show you who finished eating the burger first, please do make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out a lot.
Okay, wait, cheers.
The moment we cheers, it starts.
No. Okay, wait. We'll just say 3, 2, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1. That is pretty hard, no? The first time I'm ever doing that. Probably the last.
Not doing that again.
Yeah, same.
McDonald's done, and now going to the second restaurant, which is Truffles. So how was your entire experience in Truffles? And based on the 3 criteria that we mentioned before.
Yeah, sure. Now, for people who don't know about Truffles, Truffles is this cafe that's been around in Bangalore for a very long time. My mom used to go there when she was a kid, and it's known for its really flavor-packed food.
Right.
And coming to the burger itself, right? The 3 criteria. That filling was packed with flavor. Every strip of chicken like gave you a burst of that peri peri flavor, that saucy flavor with the carrot.
Right.
This perfect amount of onions.
And they put so much chicken in it where it's actually hard to eat the burger where the filling's actually coming out, right?
Exactly.
Dude, chicken's falling from the other side.
It's very hard to keep the filling in the burger.
Yeah.
Right? And even the bun. I don't think they just go and buy some normal bun. They get it ordered from either a bakery or they bake their own buns.
Right.
I don't know. But that burger is amazing.
Yeah.
And coming to the overall
experience,
vibe, it's a really good chilled out cafe vibe where you'd come out with either your friends or a couple of colleagues, order a burger, you know you're going to leave there with
feeling satisfied no matter what.
Satisfied, both price wise and taste wise.
True. And I feel like it's crowded all the time for a reason, right?
Exactly. That I have never seen Truffles empty.
After the burgers from McDonald's and Truffles, we also wanted to see how the more expensive burgers would compare. So for that, we went to UB City. Puneeth, pronounce that. UB City is a luxury mall with luxury products which are often really expensive. So before eating the burger, we also wanted to find out what the most expensive thing in UB City was. So that's exactly what we did. We went to the Louis Vuitton shop and I walked up to the manager and I asked him, "Excuse me, I just wanted to know what the most expensive thing in the shop was." Okay.
So store your jewelry and...
No, it's cigars only.
Cigars only. It's a cigar box, is it?
And is it antique?
Antique. Oh, okay.
And turns out, the most expensive thing in the shop was a cigar box. A box to store your cigars, which cost 95 lakhs. 95 lakhs. You can like buy a car, a house, or you could just buy the cigar box and store your cigars. After all that roaming around, we started to search for restaurants with burgers. Do you have burgers? But it turns out that most restaurants were like these fusion, Japanese, Pan-Asian restaurants which didn't have burgers. But we knew one place which would definitely have a burger, which was a 5-star hotel inside UB City. With my date. How are you feeling in this super fancy restaurant?
Like I'm going to spend a lot of money.
We did. And the burger cost 850 rupees. And now coming to the last restaurant that we visited called Soul City in Oakwood Premier. It's too fancy to be pronounced. What is the exact name?
It's Soul City at Oakwood Premier Prestige.
Yeah, basically like a 5-star hotel where the burger was like 850 bucks including tax. Thanks for the treat, Puneeth. How do you feel?
I should have eaten the Mekalu Tikki pasta. I really expected not to like the burger, but surprisingly, the burger patty was really good.
Right.
The bun was soft. And the cooking was, it was tomatoes and,
lettuce,
cucumber, lettuce. I expected to not like it as much, but I did like the burger.
Right.
The experience, it was in a very fancy place. So, okay, now maybe you're staying there or you want to go for a date or a meeting or whatever. If you get that burger, you won't leave that place not feeling satisfied that, oh shit, the burger is bad.
Yeah, you won't feel not satisfied based on the burger, but you might feel not satisfied for the amount you have to pay for it.
Exactly, right? For some people. For some people, just staying there, why not?
True. At the end of the day, if someone's visiting Bangalore for the first time, which one would you recommend? Like even if they had a lot of money or had like very little money, which one would you recommend?
Personally, I'd recommend them to go to Truffles. Regardless of the price and everything, right? It is one iconic place in Bangalore, filled with flavor, and like it's an experience you have to have,
and I don't think it's ever disappointed, right?
Personally, never.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
You have everything, not just burgers, everything else. There you want to try out some desserts, they have really good desserts. you want to go try out some burgers in Bangalore, Truffles is the place.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. Hope you liked it and see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Okay, wait, how do we start?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is Puneeth.
Hi guys.
Yeah, and he's an ACCA student, by the way.
Yeah, almost done, like 4 papers remaining.
Right. So I just wanted to have like a conversation with you for someone who's never heard about ACCA, like what ACCA is and how to go about the whole process and all that.
So in simple terms, ACCA is the UK's equivalent to a CA, what you have in India.
And what does ACCA stand for?
Association of Chartered Certified Accountants.
Okay.
Like, so instead of a chartered accountant here, it's called ACCA there.
Okay.
And they have 13 papers that you have a choice whether you want to attempt a single subject, unlike CA where you have to like attempt those 4 2 groups, 4 subjects each and all that. So we have 13 papers. We need to clear those 13 papers and we become ACCA. The concepts are the same as CA, right? The language is a little different because you know of the obviously the regulations in India and the ones abroad.
Right.
So it pretty much is the same thing, but with a little differences. You need to clear your first 9 papers like at your own pace. You can do whatever subject you want. And the remaining 4 papers. And there are 2 papers that you need to specialize in. They're inclusive of the 13 papers, but you get to choose of the 4 like specializations.
And like how often does an exam happen? Like how do you decide like when to write which exam?
So for me, I had an exemption through my college. So I had 6 papers exempted for me. And every 3 months, there is a exam that is conducted, right? And you can choose to whether you want to write 3 papers together or 1 paper together. So theoretically, if you want to finish it within...
So you can't write 2 papers together?
You can.
Oh, so it's 1?
1, 2, 3, it's your choice.
Okay, so there's a limit on 3 papers?
Yeah, there's a limit on 3 papers. So max you can attempt at a time is 3. So theoretically, you can finish like all the papers
in like a year and a half, right?
Pretty much.
But does that happen?
Some people do. Like I like to take my own pace. I do 1 subject at a time. But I know some people who in my own college who finished it without any exemptions before they graduated. Right?
So basically time frame wise, a person can become an ACCA in a matter of 1.5 years if like every 3 months he writes 3 papers.
1.5 to 2 years he can.
Right. Yeah. And after that he's called an ACCA.
No, he's called an ACCA affiliate. Right. So that means he's cleared all his papers. So he then needs to work for 3 years. So once you're done working for 3 years, you become an like FCCA or ACCA member. FCCA is nothing but fellow ACCA, right? So yeah.
And what about like job opportunities for ACCA in India?
There are surprisingly a lot of job opportunities here. Not only, see, the concept of when you becoming an ACCA or even a CA for that matter is, it's like an overall course that you're doing. It's not, yes, the specialization is in accounts and everything, but you're also learning financial management. You're learning performance management in ACCA. So I can work as a performance manager, financial analyst in so many companies. And the many companies, the multinational companies need to comply with IFRS or International Financial Reporting Standards, right? So they need qualified people to help their Indian businesses comply with regulations abroad. And ACCA there has like a mastery over this.
But I feel like one thing that ACCAs can't do is like start an own practice, if I'm not wrong, because
we don't have audit signing powers. But can an ACCA do anything apart from that on his own? Yeah, definitely. Something related to financial markets, equity research, like consultancy for that matter. They can do their own businesses, but not auditing because we don't have signing power.
But abroad, do you have signing power?
In the UK, yes. In the UK, we have a signing power.
Oh, nice.
So ACCAs can consult. They do get on really high posts in various corporate fields, not just anything related to accounts, right? There are various like investment banks, etc., that need ACCAs. And I personally know one of my own relatives who started his own consultancy after doing ACCA. So he's doing pretty well. He does risk advisory and stuff like that. Really interesting stuff.
Nice. Aloo tikki. I can't say this right. Aloo tikki burger.
So welcome to the last segment. What is the last segment?
Burger review.
Okay, yeah.
Because of the flavors it has, right? Oh shit, I need to do retakes.
No issues. This will make it to the behind the scenes. Okay. Yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. Hope you liked it and see you guys in the next one. Bye.